throughout this tournament has consistently been inside the list of the top 10 defenders of this FIFA World Cup that is shown on screen in stadium every game. It's part of Arsene Wenger and his technical committee. What they see in games, and they rank the players, and at one point after that game last Sunday, Luka Fujrol was as high as the top two. I think they've been one at one point, yeah. I think it may have been Johnston's ball forward towards Jonathan David, who couldn't bring it down. Picked up by Nico Segura in the midfield. David back towards Bombito. Nico Segura has started quite a lot for Canada over the course of the last year, but mainly at right back. Came on in midfield in the 67th minute in South Africa. His last Canada start was at right back against Tunisia in the 0-0 draw in March. But a couple of midfield starts in the goal last year. Never before them alongside Eustáquio. On to the 34th minute here in Houston. Stadium where Canada have previously played twice and lost both games. Both Gold Cup clashes.
Morning, officer.
Richard Herrera had gone forward, but the space for Stefan Eustáquio here. Eustáquio's ball in, back post for Tejon Buchanan. Nasraoui heads away. Nasraoui once again hooks this one clear. Canada just on to absolutely everything.
Are you for Team Canada, officer? Are you for Team Canada?
I don't even know who
It is our team playing. Yeah.
They went to penalty kicks. Another corner here for Canada. And more at altitude. The ones that came out of the fifth up, we felt like they were a few legs.
It's the perfect day for a game like this. It's so heated today.
Take it again. Free header for Johnson. The one before. Let's see if Canada have something different on the sleeve. So we're going to try and hit that 6-yard spot. This is corner number 5 for Canada. Morocco gets on the block. He had some good from Stefan Eustáquio. And glanced on the front post by Otto Shea. Raheem Diaz trying to get it away, but couldn't. Now the battle in the box here as Fujrol goes down. The referee gives the free kick against Luka Fujrol in favour of the little man, Ayoub Boumadi.
What about the way that they're swarming Morocco though, even in the box there, just right onto Canada, not giving them a second Boumadi, just about gets away with it. Canada nearly beats his pocket, touch for the ball there for Boumadi, not really if it's intentional, but the Fujrol, some bundles into him anyway.
Still battling. Fujrol, age 20, Boumadi still a teenager. Through 35 minutes of play, it has been an excellent start from Canada. Buchanan now down the right side, steals it away from Nasraoui. He goes down, but he's got the throw here by the corner flag.
The press has been so good. So good. Jonathan David usually starts up. Once he comes out of the wider area, everyone just locks on. There's no options. The full back or the midfielder on the ball, and then 3-4 times Canada won it back, drove forward. It's a foul on Buchanan, as you see the replay. Nonetheless, it's a long throw that Alistair Johnston's going to try and haul right into the box. The Fujrol, Bombito targets.
Fujrol couldn't get there as it was handed away by Boumadi. Richard Herrera first to react. Johnston down the right side. In the battle with Alcaraz. Picked up there by Segura. And now Johnston. Johnston forcing his way through, but Nasraoui will bring this one away. Morocco dangerous in on the counter. Eustáquio able to get there. And a free kick has been given as referee Michael Elmer winds this one all the way back. Nasraoui is down.
It's a frantic battle, wasn't it? It's a foul there, but Nasraoui runs in the Bombito. Maybe he just knows what he's doing. A little bit harsh. Considering the pass connected as well from Nasraoui.
Rowing slowly back to his feet. Scott Sambari having to lead the game. At the end of a week when he saw big money move to Bayern Munich, having made such an impact for his country at this World Cup, he exits early. Both sides had to make a change in defence coming into this game, with Riyad being replaced by Halal at the back from Morocco, and Luke de Fougerolles coming in for Derek Cornelius, who picked up a muscle injury in training on Thursday. Jesse Marsh said Cornelius would be dressed and would only be available in case of an emergency in this game. So Fougerolles came back in. So the first half went along, but just a little pedantic there with his decision making, allow it to go. It's a good battle on both sides of that. And he just goes over a couple of times now. Morocco getting the call from the English referee. Still no touch in the Canada penalty area for Morocco. They had 62 such touches in the first half across the first 4 games in this tournament. A remarkable start for Jesse Marsh's men. And now with the long ball through, he'll run straight to the arms of Maxime Crepeau. And the Fougerolles getting into it, looks like he really started the loop. It was Sean Lorraine. Sometimes things like this change the momentum of the game. Hakimi knows what he's doing, he's pushing on it, he knows that Lorraine can be running hot-headed at times. The Fougerolles get involved, don't take any part in it. And that means a slight bit of frustration on Hakimi's side. He's not doing that on frustration, he's also doing it because he knows that he needs to try and get a counter back out. He's been ineffective in the game, he's had no part in it. He's one of the world's best players, probably the world's best right back, and he's barely touched the ball. He's been absolutely dealt with by Richie Lorraine and Ali Ahmed on that far side. He's just trying to stuff things up. Take Canada out of the high levels of concentration that they've been in this game. That's been the most impressive part of Canada, their attention to detail. It's a yellow card for Hakimi and a yellow for Richie Lorraine as well. It's ridiculous. Lorraine's getting a yellow here. But absolutely, it should be a yellow for Hakimi. You see here, Lorraine's just shielded. There's a press, that's a yellow. The Fougerolles controller doesn't do too much. Let's see what Lorraine does. I don't see that as a yellow, I have to say. I think it's harsh. What about 20-year-old Luke de Fougerolles on this huge stage, standing up straight away into a more experienced player? No fear.
No fear at all, we know that now. We've seen enough of him to understand that he doesn't play or think negatively in any way. Goes for everything. He's had a terrific half. He's going to keep his concentration. The game's got a long way to go. Canada have been excellent. It's still wonderful. The Morocco haven't been anywhere near themselves so far.
Johnston. Buchanan got back quickly, but it's picked up here by Mazraoui. Segura in the back of there wins the free kick. It's just been 200 moves.
Segura's on the cracking match.
Just combative in the middle of the park there. All the things. Ostako's been superb too.
Probably just shades it with his midfield teammate, but Segura, and the decision to play him from the start. It's been a bit of a masterstroke from Jesse Marsh.
His Canada debut in Texas, in Arlington, in September of 2024 as a substitute in a game against Mexico. Mentioned earlier on the loss against Mexico here in this stadium by 2-1 back in the 2021 Gold Cup. The other one was the 2019 Gold Cup. They led 2-0 through Jonathan David and Alfonso Davies under John Woodman, conceded 3 second-half goals and lost 3-2 to Haiti on that day. Back he goes for So far so good for Canada, but with the standard of the opposition on the other side, the game can change in a flash.
With the ashes, now he's picked up a spot in between that midfield and defence, get right off the right hand side, come all the way over to try and get on the ball. There's a little trigger press again where they allow it to come out to the left hand side to Max Rowley, and they're right on it, they lock in Canada. Just gets that one back. Segura chasing once again. The intensity with which he covers the ground is well, Nico Segura, that is so impressive.
Yeah. In a position that he has played, but not a lot for either Hajduk Split or Canada over the course of the last 12 months or so.
Yeah, for his club team, he's normally a midfielder, but higher up on the right hand side, not exactly central, but done so well so far.
Brahim Diaz turning against Alistair Johnston. Jonathan David gets back Nico Segura as well, and I think that might be for the Jonathan David.
Yeah.
He gets the
Knows exactly what he's doing. He's stopping Diaz as he drifts past a couple of players. Johnston might have been booked for the little tug he lets go. He knows he's beaten David. Never one to shirk defensive responsibilities. Markin makes a foul. Be careful now.
cross comes Sakiri to take this free kick. Five league titles and 2 Champions Leagues in 5 seasons with PSG. High balling towards the back post, and it will drop down here if Visual able to clear it away. They're there in the fight with Unahi. Morocco coming clear, but the finisher on the cross to put a foot in, and out it goes. On the far side, Rahimi beaten to the ball by the push roll, and it's a throw.
What a few minutes coming up. But the danger zone before the end of the half. Canada just play cross and pull one from Unahi and Julian Yellow. Perez. There could be. Match is getting a little bit prickly as well. Yeah, it's a little slight yellow card, yeah, no doubt about it. But it is getting a little testy. Morocco absolutely know they're in the game now. They're going to try and disturb Canada, of course. They can mix it up as well, the Moroccans.
Young centre away. The free roll. Let that one roll out of play. A few seconds away from finding out how much stoppage time will be added on at the end of this first half. 6 minutes of time to be added on at the end of this first 45 in Houston. And some defending for Canada to do here down the left side. Alcaraz with the ball into the middle. BJ scrambling back in Canada. Wasn't much there. Canada will show lots of it for it long, but no, he should have played it in the second step, but O'Shea should have spun. First and foremost, he was in near, the little spinning move was the right way to go. Turned off, Pompino gets the ball there on Rahimi. Got away with that one maybe. Johnston heads away. Pompino flicks back inside. Another foul. He is down. Jesse Marsh is not happy. That's some words from Michael Oliver.
He's brought a lot of this on himself for these. With the bookends and constant awarding the free kicks, he's really broke the game up, which not seen too much from the officials in this tournament. They've usually tried to let things go.
Jesse Marsh and Michael Oliver, of course, familiar with each other from Marsh's days in the Premier League with Leeds United. That's Rowie down the left side, straight out of play for a Canada throw.
He's a player that Canada have to target. They have targeted him. They've had joy off of Bilal, but he looks a little nervy, a little anxious. Someone that I think can be targeted in the second half.
Pressure on from Jonathan David here. Alal defending. Segura there as well. And a free kick given. Segura with the hands in the back. Was it enough? It's going down anyway. It's going down anyway.